And yeah, what exactly do you do? What problem do you solve? And who do you solve that for?
Yeah, so Medvind is actually, I always want to say, it's the first bike jacket brand made for urban commuters. So how did I get that idea? So as I said, I worked in a few startups, and before I founded that company, I worked for an e-bike subscription service that was launched 3 years ago. It's called Dance. So basically you can get on a bike, e-bike subscription, and you pay monthly, and then you have your bike as long as you want. It's not like a sharing thing. It's really your bike to have, because e-bikes are very expensive. The maintenance is very expensive. So it's nice to, own it, but not really, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I built up the marketing. I was one of the first employees there. And since it's a subscription service, we saw that people really jumped off the subscription as soon as it started to rain and it got cold. Especially Germans, they're very special about that. And we thought the whole time, how can we prolong that life cycle, right? That customer life cycle. And my team and I, we were looking at options for accessories that will keep you warm and dry, and make it possible to ride through autumn and winter. Because we really want to support the city to get away from cars and motivate people to use the bike much more, because it's the fastest and the more healthy way as well. We couldn't find a decent bike jacket, to be honest. It sounds very strange, but we couldn't, and especially not one that looks also kind of cool, right? Because the dance bike is...
You're in Berlin, you have to look cool, of course.
You have to, but everywhere, I think. So, we couldn't find it. And then I thought, maybe I should start developing one for myself. And then my husband, who is from Sweden, actually, he started actually developing the product. And we went back and forth. It took 1.5 years to come up with a really nice jacket. And we tested it a lot ourselves. And last year was the first winter I really rode through the entire winter with that jacket. Okay. And we were really convinced that this could work for other people too. And now we launched, and it's going actually pretty well. And I can see really the need in the market. And that's why I'm sitting here.
Makes sense. So this is a problem that you're solving, especially like cities like Berlin, Amsterdam, where the seasonality will affect that flow a lot. I can see that it makes sense. But maybe quickly give us an overview of the traction. So you said, I know you've just launched. So this is like the first iteration of the product. Where are you selling? Where can people get the product?
Exactly. Yeah. So we are only online. So my background is completely online marketing. This is my whole career, basically. And I really believe in where are people these days, right? They are not actually going to shopping streets and stores. I mean, it depends a little bit on the concept, but most people are like this all the time, right? And that's where we will sell. So we have an online shop where you can buy the product, but we also plan to build a community around it. And that's why we are planning more and more events, like we did on Wednesday now, where people can meet, and we also get a lot of feedback on the product, and also potentially what more products do we need to develop. And we already have a pipeline, and we really want to focus on this niche of people riding in cities on bikes. And there's so much more stuff you can develop. Rain pants, for example, that also look good and they work. Most people are very frustrated that the ones that are out there are not very good. So there's a lot of potential. And for now, it's only online, but of course, a pop-up store at some point could make sense as well, to inspire people as well, right? And make them try things.
Yeah.